but you actually did offer me the ass one time.
Dr. Drew says you could get a prolapsed anus from that shit. Once you hit 80, your ass is like, why'd you have to take it in the pooper that one time? Now you're gonna have to carry me around with you all day.
Welcome to the show!
All right, horns up, metalheads. Time for another edition of Rock and Metal Revival. Hope you all survived your Valentine's Day.
Not too many took it in the pooper, I hope. Did you? Is that
No.
what you and your wife did for your anniversary?
Today's
up?
my anniversary.
I know. Is that what you guys are going to have
No.
some butt play or something going
No.
on? No.
No.
Okay.
Kim told us that that's not a lot of fun.
No.
No.
You don't.
No, so-
Don't go there.
No, don't go there. All right. Well, we want to... On today's show, a guest I've been trying to get on the show for a long time. We finally were able to get Lajon Witherspoon from Sevendust. And actually, we did this interview before the Grammys had taken place. And they were still up for the Grammy.
You jinxed them, dude.
I know.
It's our fault.
What the fuck
It's
is
our fault.
Ghost?
Yeah, exactly. What the fuck is Ghost? And I just
You
don't
know
get
what?
it. Like, cool mask and stuff, but,
Yeah.
but it's been done, dude.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Kiss did that a long time ago.
We're going to hide our identity.
Yeah.
Wow, we're going to be clever like that. Yeah.
I guess
You're 40 years late, fuck
Yeah.
sticks.
I guess Sevendust gets their Grammy every night on stage when they're playing to packed houses.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But Lajon was cool, so we're going to
Yeah,
have him on
for
next
sure.
hour. Been listening to this album a lot lately.
Uh-oh.
Brand new music.
Brand new.
Yeah. First time play, you know what
First
I mean?
time. Exclusive. They're exclusive.
I like the Revolution, or what are the Resurrection Kings, man.
Oh, yeah.
I really dig that.
Yeah, they're okay, man.
You know,
Good stuff.
and so I thought we'd play one off their album. This is called Living Out Loud, kicking off this edition of Rock and Metal Revival.
It's the way to live, man.
Loud. There's Doro and Bad Blood
Where's
on
Doro?
Rock and Metal Revival from her CD Angels Never Die. We thought we'd have Doro this week,
Yeah.
but Doro will be here next week.
She's going to be here?
Here in the
In the studio?
I wish.
Is she? Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
If we could get her and Veronica and a few others.
Lizzie Hale.
Yeah, and have just a slumber party,
Yeah.
you know, pillow fights.
fight,
Yeah. You know.
Speaking of Veronica Freeman,
Oh, yeah.
guess who I got a text from?
Who?
Veronica Freeman.
Yeah?
We haven't heard from Veronica in a long time.
Well, I sent her a message yesterday.
Did you?
Yeah.
We
She said she's working on something. So.
Oh, well, there's been a lot of people that have been hitting us up on our message on Facebook, and I've been taking a lot of texts and
Yeah,
and
you've been
emails.
taking it where? Taking them where?
Dude, you're high again, aren't you?
Yeah.
And a lot
How
of
can you tell?
yeah, a lot of emails and asking what's going on, Veronica. You guys only did 2 dates. There was no tour. You
Did
never
you get
came to
some-
the East Coast. And I said, well, that was because Jerry said no.
Did you? Yeah, it's all on me. It's
Jerry
all on
said
me.
no fucking way. He wasn't
What'd you
getting
say?
who.
Veronica.
I just like, hey, V, you know, people want to know. You like fell out the face of the earth.
Yeah.
You weren't on your Facebook. You weren't answering people. You aren't answering us. We've tried to call you a couple of times. What the hell's going on?
Yeah. She
And
said, oh, fuck.
she goes,
who is this?
Yeah,
Who are you?
yeah.
Who
She
are
goes,
you and
yeah.
why should I care?
yeah. I'm like, you know, I mean, what do you want us to tell her, that you quit? You know? But no, she said that she needs to talk to me real soon, and there's things that she's working on, and so good.
Yeah. Okay.
And for Jerry down in St. Louis, I don't know about the Pekin show. I don't know who's playing with her. I don't know if there's
Yeah.
going to be another Benedictum dates. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not going to.
Not
I'm
sure what's
not
going
even
on.
going to
You
start
can't
that
even
rumor.
start speculating
Yeah.
on anything right now.
So as soon as we get news from Veronica, we'll let you know. So, but it was good to hear from her.
Yeah, she said she wants to come on the show before she goes. She's going to some other country.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we can do that. That's not a problem.
Cool.
Lots of great shows coming up too, dude, around the area.
Oh, yeah, and it's-
Shaman's Harvest is coming back to the area.
Where are they going to be?
They're going to be in Madison at the Majestic Theater.
Oh, cool. That's so majestic there.
Have you ever been there?
It is. It's. I'm probably not. I don't know. Maybe.
Wow. Oh, wow. I saw Black Label there once. It is
Yeah.
it is a great venue.
I've probably been there before.
Yeah, so a lot of like I said, Shaman's Harvest, all these festivals.
A lot of festivals in the area, too.
Yeah.
Chicago and stuff
Chicago and Cadott and Oshkosh and...
Gosh.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on. We'll talk about that coming up. But I want to play a new band that was sent to us unsigned. So I'm kind of happy that we're playing them.
We're going to play some unsigned band.
That's right. It's called the band's called American Mafia. Got a little 70s groove-ish, 70s kind of rock metal sound to them.
Okay.
And the song's called Friendly Fire. Here is American Mafia, I should say, right here on Rock and Metal Revival. My tongue is like...
I mean, get it out of your butt. Oh, you getting it ready for the anniversary party tonight?
There's brand new music from one of our favorite bands, friends of ours, The Las Vegas. The song's called Here We Go Again, and the album is from Eat Me.
It's from the album
Eat Me.
Eat Me. Perfect name.
Yeah.
Great album.
Yeah.
Have you've been checking it out, right?
I've heard the whole album. It's good, man. I like that band, man.
Yeah.
It's just a fucking rock and roll band. Dirty, nasty.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you like them?
I haven't checked that one. I like the band. Yeah, I haven't checked that out.
Have you seen them live yet?
Yeah.
I saw them at the Back Bar?
Back Bar, yeah. They were good.
Yeah.
Man, yeah.
They're a great live band. So, check that out. It's going to be coming out in March, and we just want to give you a little taste of Eat Me.
Yeah, we wanted you. Yeah, just feel free.
Yeah,
feel free to eat me.
Yeah. All right, so it's time about now for a little news of the weird.
It is. Let's get weird.
All right, board man calls 911 to talk about Hitler. Though 911 is supposed to save lives, a man in Florida is accused of using the emergency phone service to save himself from boredom. Michael Gilman, 28, was arrested Saturday morning when he was charged with misusing the service, according to ClickOrlando.com. Police in DeLand say Gilman called 911 at least 6 times in one day, including 5 times in a 5-hour period. A couple of his calls focused on Adolf Hitler and the Jews. According to the NewsDaytonaBeach.com, police say he also asked the 911 dispatcher to throw people out of homes in order to serve and protect.
Nice. Did he didn't call him to order a pizza or anything?
He tried to report an emergency also at the White House.
Oh, well, see, he's doing his civic duty, you know?
Gilman allegedly told dispatchers his emergency was being poor and not being able to vote. Dispatchers also said he hung up on 2 occasions when dispatchers tried to transfer him to a non-emergency line. One officer said he went to Gilman's home in order to get him to stop calling 911, according to the Palm Beach Post. But when the officer arrived, he asked Gilman what he was doing. The suspect allegedly said, "He was talking to your dispatcher because I'm bored." He was taken into custody, later released.
Was he drunk? I imagine he must have been drunk.
I think
maybe he was off his meds.
Off his meds, yeah. All right. Nice. Man wakes up with huge penis tattooed on his leg. Now, this reminds me of a party when you get a marker out. Some guy passes out and you draw one on his forehead. Yeah. Greg got drunk. Greg woke up to find a large penis tattooed hanging down his leg. And had no idea how it happened.
You gotta see the picture. It's so funny.
Oh, Greg. At first he said on a recent episode of the British TV show Tattoo Fixers, he thought one of his friends had sketched the 10 by 2.5 inch veiny penis with a Sharpie. He tried to scrape it off and it bled instead. Then he came to the realization that it was a permanent tattoo. I thought, well, that's the end of my life as I knew it, he told Fixers. He added that the thigh-climbing trouser snake put his own equipment to shame. Like 10.5 inches, 2.5 inches wide. Holy shit.
It was down to his knee. From where his underwear stopped, because he was wearing regular briefs.
Yeah, tighty whities.
Yeah, it went down
all the way to his knee.
Had veins
was it
in
good
it
art?
Everything. It looked decent. It looked like the guy
a penis?
spent some time on it.
All
He
right.
must have really been fucked up.
If you've ever had a tattoo, that should have brought you out of
Yeah.
Okay, but there was a happy ending.
Nice.
Sketch and artist on the show managed to slay the one-eyed monster and converted it into an Asian guardian lion.
Oh, so nice. Guardian lion. Yeah, nice. Good choice.
I mean, I've been at parties
now he's got this big tattoo in the middle of his.
You drew a dick
leg
on somebody's face, or
Yeah,
or I was at a party
something
in
on their
college one
forehead,
time,
or-
and some guy teabagged a guy, and they took a picture of it, and put it, sent it to him.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that was nice.
Nice. Good friends.
Yeah, great
Good
friends.
Good
It was
friends.
like, you know what? If you, that was one of those parties. Though, that was one when you party with those guys. You know, I got to go home.
Yeah, you got to be
Yeah.
home and safe
Yep.
before you pass out.
Fuck you guys. Yeah. All right. Suspect in 4 heist needs money for kitty litter. Authorities say a Pittsburgh woman jailed in 4 recent store robberies told police she needed money for dog food and kitty litter.
Oh, man.
Police say the 28-year-old Melissa Santoro netted less than $300 in the heist. Police say a clerk at a Sunoco gas station robbed last month and again Tuesday night recognized Santoro when she came in to buy cigarettes. Police say she denied robbing the station. She also denied robbing a Pittsburgh Rite Aid last month and a Jets Pizza in a neighboring Dormont on Tuesday night. But
Nice.
police say after taking a lie detector test, Santoro confessed to all 4 robberies. She told them a gun she carried was plastic. She just needed the money for her pets and to help her mother. You know what? If she listens to the show, what's her name again? Melissa Santoro?
Yeah.
Chris Aiken would love to give you a job at the Gaming Hall of Fame.
There you go.
Give him a call.
There you go. He'll pay you in kitty litter.
Yeah. I know Chris will pay you in kitty litter, yep, and treats.
But it'll be used kitty litter. Man, I wonder if she must have a hell of a lot of cats.
She must be that
needs
like the
$300
crazy cat lady.
Yeah, she's probably got a house full of cats.
Ugh.
Ugh.
Okay, racy night with handcuffs lands Arkansas man in handcuffs again. This comes from Little Rock, Arkansas. An Arkansas couple having an evening of kinky entertainment ended with one pair of handcuffs used for fun being replaced by another one used in a real arrest.
Oh, man.
Oh, hey.
They were getting kinky.
Yeah, Dustin Taylor, 21, summoned police this week to his home in Fort Smith to remove a pair of handcuffs. He told officers he and his wife had been using the previous night while doing some kinky things. The couple had lost the key. The responding patrolman removed the handcuffs and did a routine search of Taylor's name in a police database. When the computer reported an outstanding warrant for Taylor on criminal mischief, handcuffs went on back.
Different set of handcuffs.
Just a different
These
set of
weren't
handcuffs.
the fuzzy ones.
Yep. Sergeant Daniel Grubb, spokesman for the Fort Smith Police, expressed a measure of sympathy for Taylor. I sort of wish the guy had invested in an extra handcuff key.
Yeah, poor guy. Sorry, dude. You ain't getting no more fun now.
No. He might.
You might.
Yeah,
you might.
You
in
might
jail.
get some
You
kinky
might
fun
be-
stuff in jail there, smart guy.
Throw him in there, leave him handcuffed.
Exactly. All right, well, that winds up News of the Weird, and let's get back to some tunes, dude.
Okay, we
I was
can do that.
I was watching this movie the other night. I think I watch it like twice a month.
Yeah.
That's Rockstar.
Oh, because I just watch it for the girl who comes up to the window with the huge tits and puts them on the glass.
Yeah? And then
When
you
they're
shut
in
it
the
off?
limousine. Yeah, that's the only part I tune in for.
I just felt like watching it after talking to Jeff Scott Soto.
Yeah.
And this was the song he sang in that movie.
Ah.
Little Steel Dragon. This is Stand Up on Rock and Metal Revival.
Here's your latest hard rock and metal news on Rock and Metal Revival.
All right, metalheads, time to grab your kids, put their heads next to the speakers, and listen up.
Yeah. Tape some headphones on them.
Yep.
Then you don't have to hear us.
It's down.
Just torture them. Make them know this stuff. And then quiz them afterwards.
Exactly.
Make sure they're paying attention and not just on their phones. Take their phones away from
exactly.
them. Make them pay attention.
It's time to dumb down the world right now.
Hell yeah.
Def Leppard's Vivian Campbell says fans won't have to wait as long for the next album. I hope it's better than the piece of shit they got out right now.
Yeah, maybe you should actually.
Yeah,
maybe
Viv-
you should take part in some writing.
Yeah, Viv, why don't you
Give
take
them some
over
balls.
the sound of that band?
Yeah.
Because, I mean, that Last in Line band sounds great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm digging that.
Firewind, Ozzy Osbourne guitarist Gus G announces short North American headlining tour.
Woohoo! Get ready, get ready. He's a great guitar player.
He is.
man.
He can shred. Stage show based on life of AC/DC frontman Bon Scott returns to Melbourne. That might be interesting to see.
Yeah, let's go.
To Austria. There's too much shit will kill you there. I ain't going there.
Oh, that's true.
Anthrax Charlie Benetti says, I don't think Phil Anselmo is a racist.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. Good for you.
Cool.
I don't think... Never mind. I'm not going to say anything. Disturbed, Slipknot, Korn, Breaking Benjamin joined Rammstein at Chicago's Open Air Festival. That's a great festival. I might go on the third day.
Yeah.
When they've got Marilyn Manson, Five Finger, Slipknot.
Five Flavor Fruit Punch?
Yeah, I know you hate that band. Metallica to reissue Kill 'Em All and Ride the Lightning albums in April.
They need to be remastered.
Are they gonna? They're pretty solid. Yeah. I wonder if that'll come out on vinyl, dude.
I'm hoping, man. That'd be cool. Bad.
You want to go see this? Steve Vai, Zakk Wylde, Yngwie Malmsteen, and Nuno Bettencourt join forces for Generation Axe tour.
Maybe. And, for free, I'd go.
Oh, I knew you'd
I'd
say
only
that.
go. I've seen Zakk. I've seen Nuno. Don't care.
All right, I'll work on it.
See, Vai's cool. And Yngwie, I've seen Yngwie. I saw Yngwie when he in like '84 when he was with Alcatraz.
Yeah.
Young, just fucking like off the ship, man.
Okay.
Fresh, man. He was badass.
All right. Well,
now he's some pudgy old older.
So am I, but I don't
like
give a
me.
shit. Hey, I'll check it out. See if we can hook up.
I'd go.
Judas Priest to unleash new live CD, DVD, Blu-ray Battle Cry in March. That's probably the show you went and saw.
That could be.
Yep.
Yeah.
Motorhead's
Probably the exact show I saw.
Will they get any vocals of you singing?
They were following, the camera crew was following me around.
Yeah,
stuff,
okay.
Yeah.
Motorhead's Mickey D. Lemmy told me he'd fire me if I tried drugs.
Good
for Lemmy.
So now he's not doing, he can do drugs now, but I don't think he's going to.
Lemmy'd come back from the grave and kick his ass.
Yeah.
Hollywood Vampires pay tribute to Lemmy at Grammy Awards. You see that?
Yeah. I wished Duff McKagan would have shut up and let Alice sing the lyrics to Ace of Spades.
Yeah.
And just let Alice sing it instead of, hey, look at me, I'm a bass player and I can sing this song just like Lemmy. No, you can't.
No, you can't.
No, you can't.
No.
Shut up. Let the singer sing.
Let the singer sing. That'd be like if Johnny Depp would have sang it.
Yeah.
Anthrax Charlie Benetti also says seeing David Bowie in concert was a life-changing experience. Did you ever get to see Bowie?
Nope.
I did. Nope. He was good, man.
I bet.
Michael Sweet defends Stryper's minimal use of backing tracks.
Yeah, I've learned all about backing tracks.
Yeah, we have, yeah.
Yeah.
Gene Simmons, the Demon recently. Limited edition mask can be yours for $1,000.
Yeah, $1,000. When I saw I saw the ad and I was like, oh, let me go check this out. When I saw the price, I was like, holy fuck! I bet it costs $20 to make this thing. And Gene Simmons like, hey, I bet you could charge $1,000 and we'll find fucking 500 people who will actually spend that for this fucking thing.
Man, when you bought that 6-foot monster book that sits out in your living room,
oh yeah,
I thought nobody would ever buy.
Yeah. I know.
All right.
In the casket.
Yeah,
all that stuff, yeah.
Scorpions tour edition of Return to Forever to include 2 concert DVDs.
So they're re-releasing the album that they just put out again, but they're going to give you DVDs with it?
Yeah.
Live DVD?
Yep. Lita Ford details alleged abusive relationship with Tony Iommi in her memoir.
Ooh.
And you've ordered that.
I ordered
You didn't
it.
even wait for the fucking movie to come out.
I didn't wait for the movie. I'm reading Lemmy's autobiography now.
Yeah, I read the other day John Bon Jovi had a makeout session with Lita Ford and threw up after it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, that's when I wonder if he started liking Richie Sambora.
Yeah, he could taste Richie's dick in her mouth.
Oh, God, dude. Hey, here's another new band that we've got that has been in contact with us. It's a band, well, not actually new. They've been doing this for a long time. They're a band called Window Pane.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and you got to check them out. They got a great movie. What's that called?
There's no such thing as the
Record Company
Fairy.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Check it out online. Very good movie.
Yeah.
And here's a tune from their new album. It's called Welfare Line on Rock and Metal Revival.
This portion of Rock and Metal Revival is brought to you by...
You know, Ted, if you legally become a person, you're going to need a last name.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay, I got one.
Okay, what is it?
Clubber Lang.
Who's Clubber Lang?
Who's Clubber Lang?
Mr. T's character in Rocky 3, hello?
Is that the boxing movies?
The boxing? But you've never seen Rocky?
She's not serious.
You've never seen Rocky. Come on, you know, ba-da-ba, 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 you know, Rocky.
I'm not going to remember a movie I've never seen just because you're singing a song I don't know.
You don't know Samuel L. Jackson. You don't know Rocky. You are literally pop culture illiterate.
I have a college degree. My pop culture references are Hamlet, Achilles, and Dorian Gray. Ever heard of any of them?
No, but I'm pretty sure Mr. T could kick their ass.
Yeah, Sam, you really need to be educated.
Oh, really? Can either of you tell me who wrote The Great Gatsby?
Judy Blume?
Hitler?
F. Scott Fitzgerald,
Who's that?
the author.
Well, why are you saying fuck him?
What?
You just said F. Scott Fitzgerald. What did Scott Fitzgerald do to you?
Yeah.
No, that's his first name.
His name's Fuck Scott Fitzgerald?
What? No!
Well, then what's the F stand for?
Francis.
No, it's gotta be fuck.
It must be
It's gotta
fuck.
be fuck. Yeah.
It has to be fuck.
Why the hell would it be fuck?
Well, because otherwise, why wouldn't he just say it?
Yeah, he's hiding something. It's fuck.
Come on, read between
His
the
name's
lines,
fuck.
Sam.
It's fuck.
That's completely insane. You guys are idiots.
Yeah, well, whatever. Ted Clubberlang. Get used to it.
There's Shaman's Harvest, boy, from their Smoking Hearts and Broken Guns CD, and it's called Here It Comes on Rock and Metal Revival. I'm looking forward to seeing them again in concert. Dude, they're a great live band.
Where are they playing?
They're playing at the Majestic in Madison.
Oh, yeah.
It's like
that
the
Majestic place,
second
yeah.
night of their tour.
Cool.
So, and speaking of another tour going out, it's going to be Sevendust, Like a Storm, and Trivium going to be hitting the road coming up in April. And we were fortunate enough.
We've seen
Like a Storm.
Like a
Couple
Storm,
of
yeah.
times,
They got
yeah.
the gingery thing.
Yeah, didgeridoo or whatever.
Didgeridoo.
Yeah. Did you ever get one of those?
Nah, the didgeridildos? No.
No. I think you would be a great player of the didgeridoo.
No, I just have this thing about having this long black thing
Stuck in your mouth?
Yeah,
You didn't
I'm just
like
not
that?
into
Okay.
that. No,
All right. Well, we were fortunate enough
I'll stick to guitar.
early last week to talk to Lajon Witherspoon of the band Sevendust, and I've been going to see Sevendust for a long time.
Yeah.
Saw them in the clubs.
Yeah,
and I really dig this band. Great live band. If you've never seen Sevendust live, go see them. And we're going to play the song that was nominated for a Grammy from their CD Kill the Flaw, which was in my top 10 for 2015. This is called Thank You on Rock and Metal Revival. From the Grammy-nominated Kill the Flaw, there is Thank You from Sevendust on Rock and Metal Revival. And
That's pretty cool.
I love that song. And Kill the Flaw was in my top 10 for 2015, man.
Yeah.
And I can remember going to see Sevendust in a club in Madison, then seeing them on the stage at band camp and in the big stages, and now they're a Grammy-nominated band. Almost 2 decades of Sevendust, and we want to welcome to the show Lajon from Sevendust. Welcome to the show, Lajon.
It's a pleasure to be on the show with you guys. Thank you very much, and that introduction was incredible.
Well, it's true. I mean, I've been a Sevendust fan since the club days back here in Madison. So to see the evolution of Sevendust over the years, to me, has been amazing. And you guys are one of the best live bands out there on the road.
Well, thank you. We've definitely been doing it for a long time, and hard work. I definitely feel that it pays off. And thank the Lord after... I'm sorry, I'm in San Diego. We just got after 20 years to be able to be nominated for a Grammy, and man, put a fork in me. I'm done. At the end of the day, I said, if we don't bring the Grammy home, at least the nomination is something that they can never take away from us. So wow, let's go and let's see what happens.
That is cool. It sucks that there used to be like hard rock and then metal and different categories and all that. Now they just cram it all into one little category, and they got such a wide choice of bands. It's like it's just not right anymore, man. They're just screwing metal. But it's cool that you guys got nominated, man.
Yeah, and I look at it like this. At least that now, and I get the angst and stuff that people have about the Grammys. But for me, after doing this for 20 years and having my band Sevendust be nominated, for those cats that haven't even been looked at like us on that level, now we have this avenue that we can all finally ride on now, man. And it opens the door for us to expose the music that we can't deny, selling out tours around the world, and people are, it's not gone. It's just sometimes a certain bracket of people don't get to see what's going on. But I think with this, it takes it to a different level. So I'm happy about it, man. And I feel like those guys that kind of bash the Grammys and stuff, I don't know why, because I don't consider that being a sellout. Guess what?
No.
Let me sell out every arena that we go on tour.
Yeah,
and
that's the goal.
That's what the sellout is. Guess what? I'm fine with that, man. It's kind of loud outside here. Let me tell you, I'm in San Diego. One of my best friends is James Shields with the San Diego Padres now. He was with the Royals.
Oh, okay, cool.
He's opening up his new Cryo Shields, which is the spa with the cryogenic machines, and I'm kind of actually at the spot right now, but I was able to duck into a tobacco shop, which I'm very happy about.
Nice.
So if you could imagine the scene, it's San Diego. It's probably 78 degrees. It's beautiful. So yeah.
Well, we're sitting in a hookah lounge in Wisconsin in Fort
in a hookah lounge.
Yes.
So we're close. That's awesome. You guys do the radio show out of a hookah lounge?
We made a hookah lounge in my buddy's house.
Yeah,
and
that's
way.
my little
This is
studio.
great.
Yes, we'll have to have you to the hookah lounge
You know what?
sometime.
I'm going to tell you I'm going to tell you exactly what tobacco shop I'm at. I'm at Liberty Tobacco in San Diego.
Nice.
It's beautiful, man. Yeah, it's beautiful.
Hey, now, Lajon, I've seen you on a lot of tours. I've seen you at the Rave, and JJO brings you to town a lot up here in Madison. Now you're going to go out on the tour with two bands that we're kind of digging right now, Trivium and Like a Storm. That's got to be exciting for you.
Yeah, and man, we're really excited about it because, we've met and we've known these guys. I was able to meet Trivium with my good buddy Mark Tremonti, from Alter Bridge and Creed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And when we went out to see him with his new project, short story, Wolfie, Van Halen's son, was with us, and we got a phone call to come play bass for Tremonti's band. He's like, "Are you kidding me?" And this is a true story. He happened to be in the studio with us in Butler, New Jersey, and he was kind of writing and playing, just kind of hanging out. He had his gear down. And my drum tech for Sevendust actually had his truck when Wolfie said, "Oh, my God, I would love to play with you, Tremonti." He's like, "We're in New York. You're 30 minutes away. Get here." And I remember taking pictures because I was laughing because they had to borrow someone that had a pickup truck. And it was so weird to see in this little town of Butler, New Jersey, all this Van Halen equipment on the back of it. And people are kind of...
Nice.
This is his son. And it was so funny to see people kind of ride by our studio and say, "Is Van Halen there?" They didn't have any idea it was a kid, but he was trying to get to the gig. And so I got to meet Like a Storm there. They were on tour with him, and it was great.
So now, with the release of Kill the Flaw, I mean, over the years, you guys have kept the Sevendust, I should say, the recipe of what you guys have done pretty much since the beginning, and just pretty much a straight-ahead rock and roll band. Is there any, I hear like offshoots of what you guys are doing. Is it hard when you get into the studio with that many different types of taste of music?
Oh no, man. We've been a band together so long, man, that I think we know each other. And if we don't like something, if someone says, if you come into the studio with some material, and if someone says, "Well, if you like it, then it's cool," then you know that it's not necessarily the best.
Yeah.
But you know what, man? We've been, it's cool. It's so much music going on within everybody that, everyone gets a chance. And I think ultimately at the end of the day, like you guys have worked together for a long time, you kind of read each other and when something is not necessarily, I guess, melting together the right way. So that's something that I respect, and I think that's something that's kept us together as a band, is we have that type of respect for each other that's continued this long.
I've got a lot of respect for you guys. I looked at how many people have been in the band, and it's like 20 years, and you've only had the one guy, and you've got the original guy back.
Yeah,
it's like, wow.
20 years, and he left for a minute to go find himself.
Yeah.
But, I always thought that this is a family, and, just like I look at it like the big brother going to college, and, and you got to come back home at some point in time. You might not necessarily with your tail between your legs, but sometimes that happens. But, Clint Lowry now has been sober for 9 years, and what a testimony to what he's done. And at the end of the day, for us to be where we're at now, it's, I think God has a plan, and everything kind of, it's fallen into place, but for right now at least.
Exactly. Lajon, you hear a lot in the metal world that the European crowds are so much better than the American crowds, but I'll tell you, when I see you live, that crowd is into it. You know what I mean? It's amazing.
It is crazy. European crowds are incredible too. But yeah, I tell you what, when the Dust and we have a big show and it's going on, it's like being over in Europe if you want to match it to that. You know what I mean? But yeah, they bring it here in the States every time, no matter what. If it was in the back of a dang McDonald's parking lot on a flatbed truck, something's getting brought. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter where it's at. So yeah, it's beautiful. But I do look forward to going to Australia. After 6 years, we'll leave here in March.
Now,
and then that's. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Go ahead. And then I said, we'll come back and then we'll take a little 2 weeks and then we'll start the Trivium Like a Storm tour. So and that going into all the festivals. So we're really excited about it.
Now the song that's nominated, "Thank You," did you ever think that it could have used a little cowbell?
A little cowbell?
Yeah.
Well, maybe. Well, after we brought the kids in, it weirded me out a little bit. I thought. maybe it needed a little cow. No, you know what? That was a beautiful experience, and it was. But the only thing I said when we brought the kids in is because it was like, man, the beginning of it's almost got a death metal riff. What are these kids gonna do? No, you know, it was so fun, man. And those children work at the architect studio where we record at, and on the other side there's a school. And so for the last few years, we've seen these kids kind of grow up and come in and hone in on their crafts. So to bring these kids in, it was like, this is the best thing ever. We've always wanted to do that. And we brought like maybe 12 to 15 of the students, and they came in and they nailed it, man. And it was so fun to even have children and to be able to bring these kids into the Sevendust world. When we look at them like these guys are rock stars, but it's funny, but they look at us like we're rock stars. But to me, to see this little 8-year-old kid now that's 12 come and start singing on an album that's now Grammy nominated, it's like, this is what are the chances of that, man? This is crazy, you know.
That's awesome.
It's really, you know, whatever, the universe is doing cool things, you know. So,
exactly.
Sure.
Well, your tour is going to kick off April 26th in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and we're probably going to get a chance to see you in Arlington Heights, Illinois. And you guys,
Arlington Heights, Illinois.
Yep.
Okay, that's right down the street from Chicago. I'll see you, gentlemen.
Yep, and you wind it up at Rocklahoma, and we are pulling for you so hard to win that Grammy. It is unbelievable,
Right.
and
it's going to be crazy. If we win that Grammy, man, guess what? I ain't put a fork in me for a good month, because guess what? I'm just chilling out. No, I'm kidding.
Nice.
I'm kidding,
good
man.
luck, man.
Thank you, guys.
we're going to play another. We're going to play another track called Death Dance. You want to tell us a little bit about this, Lajon?
Death Dance. This is going to be our new single we kind of picked out, and I think it's good. You know, I miss the days of when an album could come out and you could have more than 2 singles or more than 3 singles. You got to listen to the whole album and it be supported by radio in the whole world. Luckily, Sevendust not a lot of times has done this before, so this is something we're very proud of. And maybe this album we can bring it back to the old school days where you don't have to wonder what the hell happened to the band after you heard one song off the album. So things are good for us, and we just look forward to seeing everyone on this tour, and God bless everyone. Stay safe. Hey, this is LJ from Sevendust, and you listen to Rock and Metal Revival, hanging out in San Diego at Liberty Tobacco. Y'all, it's beautiful. We'll see y'all soon.
From his CD, Play My Game, there's Tim Ripper Owens and the song Believe on Rock and Metal Revival. I wish Ripper would do another solo.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking. When is he going to put out something?
I
think,
new, man. I think if you ever get out of South America, I mean, I think
well,
he's got
they
a
love
second
him down there, man. And go where the money's at, I guess. You got to.
When I go out to the Brett Favre thing, out in Canton, we're staying in Akron.
Oh, you're staying with Chris?
No,
you're not going to stay with Chris.
No.
Okay.
But we're going to stay in Akron. I think I'm going to go to the Ripper's place.
Isn't the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame somewhere around
That's
there?
in Cleveland.
Ain't that the same place?
No.
It's
everything
Ohio.
in Ohio is not in the same place, brother.
Really?
Yeah, because there's like Cincinnati and Columbus,
and then they right next to each other.
No, they're not. Remember, we went to Ohio.
It's the same place.
You know what? I might
Ledges.
I might take my wife to Nelson Ledges just to show her what it's all about.
Show her that awesome place. I wonder if it's still there.
It was
or
a
if
lake,
they tore
dude.
it down after we left.
They should have. They really should have. Hey, we want to thank Lajon Witherspoon from Sevendust for joining us on today's show, and he sounded interested when we told him we were in the hookah lounge.
Yeah.
So maybe
he partakes.
Yeah, maybe we'll have to have him back in here and let him enjoy the hookah lounge.
Break out the hookah.
Yeah.
Just like lounge around, dude.
Maybe
break out some beanbag chairs and shit, dude.
Cheetos. All right.
Yeah, no porn and Cheetos, dude.
All right.
No.
You always say that's a good idea.
No, it is if you want orange junk.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
works
right.
well. Better than spray paint.
So you don't look like
easier to come on, watch
Oompa
out.
Loompa. So we want, like we said, we want to thank Lajon. And coming up next week on the show, we're going to talk to probably the Queen of Heavy Metal. I have to give her that title. Doral Pesh is going to be here, and we're also going to have her tour mate, Madam Mayhem's going to stop back by and tell us how things have been going. We had her on in October before her album dropped.
Yeah.
So she's going to be back in with us. Check out her album online. It's a pretty good one. It's called Now You Know. So check that out. And now you know that it's the end of our show.
Yeah.
And as we always say, don't drink and drive.
Smoke and fly.
Peace.
This brings to an end another edition of Rock and Metal Revival. If you enjoyed it, tell a friend. If you didn't, tell two. Until next time, this is Rock and Metal Revival.
I said, who wants to fucking touch me?
To catch the whole show of Rock and Metal Revival, all you have to do is check it out on these affiliates. Mega Rock Radio's on Saturdays from 11 a.m. Eastern Time, and on Uncontrolled Noise Tuesdays at 1 a.m., Thursdays at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, and on Saturday nights at 7 p.m. Eastern on UncontrolledNoise.com. And make sure that you leave them a message and tell them that you found Rock and Metal Revival on their stations. Enjoy this edition of Rock and Metal Revival.